welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name's Erica and this is Books Carry Me Away. I'm here today to talk to you about a readathon that is being hosted by G, a fellow booktube creator, and over on her channel Book Roast, she is hosting her annual readathon, and it's called the Magical Readathon. And what it is the O.W.L.s, the Ordinary Wizarding Level Exams. So every Harry Potter fan's dream, we get to take the exams that we wanted to if we were in the magical universe. And I did say we used to dream about exams and things like that. So you can tell I'm a little bit of a school book nerd. The big thing about the readathon that G does is that we're able to pick our O.W.L.s based on the careers that we want to have in the Harry Potter universe. So she has a guidebook that has numerous careers that we can choose from, and then based on the career that you pick, you then go back through. She's got 12 prompts, and each career has a different subject, and the subject has prompts, and then you pick your books that you need to read. And so each of the careers have like multiple prompts or subjects that you need to cover. So a couple of them have like 2, I think I've seen 3, and then I've seen a lot more, maybe close to 7. So that would mean 3 books next month or 7 books next month. So the only thing I believe we have to be a little hesitant about is that this readathon, so it starts in April, but it also carries over, and she does a Newts exam, I believe it's in August. I missed both of them last year, I heard about the Newts and I was like, wait a minute, I have to do O.W.L.s, and so I missed it. So this year I'm on it and I'm excited, and we're gonna be able to do this together because she's got a website that she is letting everybody kind of do like a reading tracker. You can find book recommendations for your prompts, and then she's also got a Twitter account, which I'll link all this stuff down below. She's got a Twitter, a Discord, which I'm not familiar with, things I'm working on going through as a new booktuber. And then she said there's also gonna be like reading sprints, a magical 24-hour readathon. If you're a night owl like me, that's not gonna be hard. I heard something about a Quidditch tournament, and then something about Patronuses as well. So I'm excited to really get immersed in this over the next month. So the career I chose was Potioneer, and as a Potioneer, I'll be able to concoct all the different types of brews and potions, and I'll be able to work at the Ministry of Magic or St. Mungo's Hospital, or maybe even, buddy up with Professor Slughorn at Hogwarts and become an assistant professor. So there are 5 different prompts that I have to follow in order to become and complete my O.W.L.s to become a Potioneer. So the first prompt that was given was arithmancy. And so what you had to do for arithmancy is you had to pick a book that is outside of your normal genre. And my normal genre is fantasy. So I picked up Anne of Green Gables, which is a classic children's fiction novel. I've never read it before. I don't even know if I technically know the whole premise besides it's about Anne of Green Gables. And the big thing that I want to do is I've always wanted to read it in spring. I don't know why I feel like it's a spring novel, and it might not even be set in spring, so that's going to be really embarrassing. But my mom has been watching Anne with an E on Netflix, and she's been going on and on about it. And so I want to be able to talk to my mom about it because she watches Netflix shows and she's always wanting to talk. So I'm going to try to get to this. And then another surprise that I loved, and books are always surprising me, pulled this off the shelf, and on the back it has a nice quote: looking forward to things is half the pleasure of them. And right now that's what we need, is we need to be able to look forward to things. So I'm definitely looking forward to working on my magical readathon. So the next prompt for Potioneer was Care of Magical Creatures, and with that you had to find a book that had a creature with a beak on the cover. So picked up V.E. Schwab's Near Witch, and there's a little crow, has a beak, so I was able to fit that prompt. And what I know about this book is that it is V.E. Schwab's debut novel, and it is one of the books that I haven't read. I'm trying to make sure that I read a lot of V.E. Schwab's, or like her entire published section, or I guess it's a section or series of books. And so what I know about this one is that it's about a tale in regards to there is a witch that lives in the woods that apparently is told in bedtime stories to kind of terrorize or kind of give caution to the children in this town. And there's a girl named Lexi that has to kind of get involved in finding out if the witch is real because a stranger shows up in her town. So I'm excited to kind of read something a little spooky, even though it's not Halloween, but it's Schwab, so I'm gonna love it. So the third prompt for Potionaire is charms, and you had to find a book with white on the cover. So this is my white book, and this is also letting me still continue along with the Cosmere read-along, which worked out great. Just happened to be one of the editions that I had that was all white. And so this is Brandon Sanderson's The Final Empire, and it is the first book in his Mistborn trilogy. And so what I know about this book is that it is a society where the bad guy won. And so it's them trying to kind of overthrow him, and there's a magic system or a magical ability called allomancy, which involves eating the metal and then using those powers that those metals possess. And there's people that are able to do it, just like one, but there's not a lot of people that are able to do multiple, and they're called Mistborn. So I guess that's what we're following, are these Mistborn people. So I'm excited to continue along with the read along for the Cosmere along. So the fourth prompt was herbology, and you had to find a book with the title that started with the letter M. There couldn't be a or the or any of those type of pronouns and things like that. So I have Muse of Nightmares, and what I know and what I'm kind of going along with this is I'm reading Strange the Dreamer right now. I'm probably halfway through, maybe 3/4 of the way through Strange the Dreamer, and I am listening to that on Libby. I haven't checked to see if this is on Libby, Scribd, or Audible. I'm sure it's on there one of these ways. So it'll probably be my big audiobook that I listen to during the readathon. Can't really say too much about this because it is a sequel and Strange the Dreamer is only a duology. But I will tell you that Strange the Dreamer is about a man called Laszlo Strange, and what he does is he goes to the lost city of Weep, and he's trying to help the lost city of Weep. He meets a girl, and they kind of are trying to figure out how to work around their differences and things like that. It reminds me a lot of Atlantis, the Disney movie, in regards to the band of characters, and I'll talk about that a little bit more in depth in my wrap-up video at the end of the month. So, but this is my fourth book. The fifth prompt is potions. And so for potions, you had to find a shrinking solution, and the shrinking solution had to be a book that was under 150 pages. So, The Fantastic Mr. Fox by Ronald Dowell. And so the cute thing about this is it's so small and it's bright and I love it. And I got these as a Christmas gift. I have a set of them and I'm slowly working through them. And so it's been really cute. The only other one that I think I've read in this set was Matilda. Love Matilda. So this is the next one that I'm gonna work on. It's only got 84 pages, I think. 81. I lied. So 81 pages, so it definitely fits the prompt. And I think there's also a movie that they did. It was like kind of like a claymation. I don't know if it was claymation or not, but George Clooney and Meryl Streep are in it. So I guess I'll have to watch the movie after I read this. So on top of your career, she's added on some different certificates or add-ons so that you don't necessarily have to pick another career. I can imagine doing 2 careers at once, and I don't think you're technically supposed to. So what she's done is add these little add-ons or certificates. And these certificates and add-ons, there's Animagus, Merpeople Linguistics, Locomotive, so like Hogwarts Express train operator, which is kind of fun. And then I think kind of like a defense lawyer for Fantastic Beast. And what I'm going to do is Animagus training is because I love the 3rd book, and this readathon's kind of based and kind of influenced by the 3rd book of Harry Potter, so The Prisoner of Azkaban. Oh, our lovely Marauders. So I'm really excited to do my animagus training. And so with the animagus training, there are 3 prompts, and those 3 prompts are arithmancy, transfiguration, and potions. And so with my potioneers career, I've already done the arithmancy, and then I've already done the potions. So I just have to add on transfiguration. And with transfiguration, the prompt for that is that you had to find a book that had some sort of shape shifting. So the first thing I went to in my mind is werewolves. I can't think of any books that I own that are specifically werewolves. And then it kind of dawned on me that werewolves are beasts. I love Beauty and the Beast, so I immediately was like, oh wait. I have Of Curses and Kisses, and so it's a Beauty and the Beast retelling. That's all I really know about it. That's all I have to know about Beauty and the Beast retellings, because I'm going to pick up every single one I can get my hands on. So that covers that prompt. So this is my stack that I have to read for the O.W.L.s. So I have 6 books, and I'm a little nervous about Muse of Nightmares, and then a little nervous about finishing The Final Empire. I'm hoping with an audiobook for either one of those that I should be able to kind of roll through them, and I might tweak the end of the readathon just a little bit, but I'm excited to become a potioneer and be involved with everybody in the book community that is going to participate in the BookOW.L.s Magical Readathon. Be sure to follow me on Bookstagram and Twitter. I have my links down below for other social media platforms that I'm on. Big thing is I want to hear about your guys' career choices, your prompts, the books that you chose to fit those prompts, and kind of your plan for the next month. So I hope you guys have a magical day. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below. And until my next video, I hope you get wrapped up in a good story and get carried away. Take care. Hey y'all, welcome back to my Ministry of Magic